That is apple and blackberry cobbler made. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we are going to make an apple and blackberry cobbler. Easy to make, but we're using frozen blackberries actually. We're using frozen blackberries, but we're using eating apples. Now what we're going to do, we're going to peel the apples, slice and dice, put them in some water with a squeeze of lemon in to stop them from going brown. So let's just get that in there. That's a start. So let's just put that to one side. Right, we need to peel, slice and dice our apples. Put them in there, stop them from going brown. These are ordinary eating apples. We don't want cooking apples for this. We don't need any more sour than the sour that's already in those blackberries. So peel your apples any which way that you normally peel your apple, and then we'll slice and dice. So obviously we don't want the core at all, we just want the apple. Okay, now we've got some apple. What I like to do is slice this apple. Okay, you can go quite thick, quite thin, up to you. We've got to cook these in some water with some sugar to make a little sugar syrup. So they want to be a little bit thick. So we got these going on like this, look. Okay, that's good enough. And in that lemony water. So just do that with all your apples. Now you don't have to be so precise with this, you know. If some boil away or cook away in the cobbler, so be it. Okay, so just crack on and do all your apples. Okay, I've got roughly a cup of water in this pan, and I want to go in there with just about 2 tablespoons of sugar. So just give that a little stir. We don't want anything burning in there. And then what we want to do, we want to go in with 3/4 of our apples. About 3/4, and we're going to give those a little bit of a cooking in there. Now they're going to cook down a little bit, and we've kept some back in here. We've got about 1/4 which we're going to put in whole. These are just going to cook in there and keep that firmness, give us that apple bite. These are going to be quite soft. Now this is the slowest part of the job, you know, the rest of it's dead easy, dead quick. I mean, this is easy, we're only boiling some apples, but this is the one that takes the time. We have to cook the apples down till they're a little bit soft, and we want that little bit of a sugary syrup to go with these apples. So if the apples cook in there, we're going to put that flavour in there with that sugary syrup. Fingers crossed. Now to get that syrup, I've got 1 tablespoon of corn flour to 2 tablespoons of water. Now we're not going to add all of this, I'm 100% certain, because we want a light syrup. If we put a heavy syrup in, it's going to cook in the cobbler and it's going to be firm. It's going to be firmed up too much. That was a rapid boil on there, and what we're going to do, we're going to go in with a little bit of this cornstarch slurry, and we're going to give that a little stir in and see what happens. Now we're going to get a bit of a syrup, but we do not want it too thick. That's too thin. I'm going to go in with a little bit more. This is the only trial and error bit. So we'll go in with another couple, I think. Okay, off with the flame. We've got this lovely light syrup in there. It's a really, really light syrup to go with those apples. We just need to cool this down now. So what we're going to do, we're going to chuck our uncooked apples in there with that mixture. So stir those in there. Now we just need that apple mixture to cool down. We have a tray, and what we want to do is put our butter straight in that tray. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to put this tray in this oven. Okay, if you had a different oven, you'd put it in the oven. What we're doing is melting the butter in the tray. Nice and easy, 175-ish, round about there on your oven. Stick it in, melt the butter. While we melt the butter, we'll make the batter for this cobbler. So bob that in there, and we're on. Cup of flour, cup of milk, cup of sugar, pinch of cinnamon. Now the cinnamon's optional. If you don't like the taste of cinnamon, don't put it in. Right, all we got to do now is give this a mix up. And this is going to look like a very wet batter, but I assure you this is going to work just fine. So that's our batter made. How easy is that? Okay, that's our butter melted. What we need to do is get that out of there on here, and then all we're going to do is tip our batter straight in there. We're going to get our apples on there. Now try not to get all the juice in just at this time. Now I think this is going to be an apple cobbler to die for. We need to get some of our frozen blackberries in and around. Now these are going to leak colour. Don't worry about it. We know what they are. We know the blackberries. Right, for this one I will go over those little blackberries there with a little bit of sugar, because they are as sour as heck. Now we want a little bit of that apple juice, not much, and we got to get that back in that oven. $170, $175 thereabouts. About 50 minutes for that to come up. That's it. See you in 50 minutes whilst I wash up. Oh, look at that. That is amazing. Now, do you think this blackberry and apple cobbler beats an apple and blackberry crisp? I'm not sure, but I'll tell you, this is phenomenal. Okay, what we got to do, we got to wait about 10 minutes, and then we're going to take a slice with some vanilla ice cream. That is really hot. Oh, come on. In here. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, come on. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's red hot. Oh, look at all those apples. Oh, that crustiness on there. Oh, that is superb. Oh, man. Look at that. Oh, that is amazing. That is amazing. Look at that. Oh, a nice crunchy top. We've got some cooked apples in there. The blackberries are softened down, but they've not turned to mush. That is apple and blackberry cobbler made. Listen to that. Listen to that crunch. Oh, I love that crunch on cobbler. Oh, get in there. Oh, look at that. Oh. Mmm. Oh, buttery, caramelly, apple, little bit of cinnamon. That is wonderful. Mmm. And that slight sourness from that blackberries. Oh. Oh. That is one really fantastic blackberry and apple cobbler made. I would take this over apple and blackberry crumble or apple and blackberry crisp any day. This is fantastic. Now if you like what we're doing, don't forget, smash that like and subscribe, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. Catch you in the next video.